Thank you, the wonderful Richard Miller. You're just one of our master teachers in the prisons and a great guitarist, one of the associate producers for our concerts. My name is Alina Bloomgarden. I'm the founder of Music on the Inside. Louis Armstrong inspired the start of this whole program because he was incarcerated when he was young, and there was music inside. And that was in the Jim Crow South, and I just wondered, what are we doing today? And today we have some artists who have really been supportive of this program from the very beginning. And it's always wonderful to have Richard start the concerts off with us, for us. And always, every week, it's my pleasure to introduce to you our other associate producer for these programs, our other master teacher, and the wonderful Antoinette Montague.
Yay! Everybody, I want you to clap for yourself and encourage yourself today. Thank you and welcome to the wonderful music While We're on the Inside, sponsored by you through your contributions and especially through Music on the Inside, a program that encourages the heart of incarcerated persons with music lessons. And now as folks are reentering society, we encourage them through their participation with this great program and you with your cheers. And we call it Music While We're Inside, by Music on the Inside. Today we're going to have an amazing group of beautiful, full-hearted artisans coming to give you music while you're incarcerated as a result of this pandemic. And so our first incredible guest, he's been with us before. He is a Moti devotee and a Moti family member. Nani Assis is a great Brazilian-American composer. He's a percussionist, singer, guitarist, and he's received a Best Singer Award of the Year, Ambassador of Brazil to Japan and many places globally. He's just incredible. His CDs include Double Rainbow and Honey in the Air. And to come and give us a little bit of Honey in the Air tonight, please welcome the incredible Nani Assis, who's worked with Paul Simon and more. Nani Assis. Woo! You can just do those little bit of this.
Hold on. Well, I'm unmuted. Okay, I'm unmuted now. It's always a pleasure to be here. Thank you so much for this wonderful introduction, and I'm so happy to be here. I wanna just give some tribute to Jobim, one of my favorite composer ever. So I'm gonna sing a song from Jobim, and you guys know that one. So check this out. Cantinho, violão, esse amor uma canção pra fazer feliz a quem se ama. Muita calma pra pensar e ter tempo pra sonhar. Da janela vê-se o corcovado e o Redentor, que lindo. Quero a vida sempre assim, com você perto de mim até o apagar da velha chama. E eu que era triste, descrente desse mundo, ao encontrar você eu conheci que é felicidade, meu amor. Quiet night or quiet stars, quiet close from my guitar, floating in the silence that surrounds us. While I walk by quiet streams, quiet thoughts by quiet dreams. In the mirror look it at the mountains and I see how lovely. This is where I want to be. Here with you so close to me until the final flicker of lights ember. I who was lost and lonely believed life was only a beat a treasure joke, have found the view. the meaning of existence, all my loves. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Bravo.
Thank you.
Yay!
Bravo.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Art.
We have so many incredible artists. Hang out, send out a note to your friends, tell them to come on, grab a glass of whatever they like to drink, and pull up next to your computer or viewing device and enjoy a heartfelt night of beautiful real time music. It's just, you're not going to find this on YouTube right now. You will have to wait a little bit. So that means this is something for the first time that we're all experiencing together. Our next amazing artist comes as not, he's a fantastic and great trumpeter and flugelhorn player. And he is one of the flame keepers.
Rest in peace and homeless.
All right, let's mute up everybody again. And Mark, you'll have to unmute. Again, Mark Morganelli is an incredible trumpeter, an incredible flugelhorn player. He's an impresario and the creator of Jazz Forum, who, I mean, he's literally created more than 70, 80 recordings. He's presented the great of the greats from Dizzy Gillespie, Art Blakey, Wynton Marsalis, Barry Harris, Carmen McRae, and more and more and more. And it continues to be an incredible impresario and flame keeper of the great music of jazz. As Martin Luther King said, many things have been wrought by human beings, but the creators of jazz have the ability to take a great deal of pain and create something incredible and beautiful to keep this country moving and going. So we also have the great, his guest, the great Matt Butterman on guitar, and we thank them both for being with us here at Music While We're Inside. Please put your hands together for the incredible Mark Morganelli.
Thank you, Antoinette. Thank you, Richard. Thank you, Alina. Nice to be here. I guess it was the beginning of the pandemic that I did my other little cameo here for you. So the organization is great, and I would love to be involved once we get to be on the outside so we can go back inside. So anyway, Matt Butterman is a fantastic guitarist and also an educator. He was the assistant director of education at Jazz at Lincoln Center in New York City for 10 years. And now he's a Tarrytown resident right around the corner and running our new Jitterbugs Early Childhood Education Program, which happens on Saturday mornings. Our first one in the new series was yesterday. We're doing a 6-part series focused on New Orleans. So that's great. And then we have other live streams from the club. I played last night doing a live stream of Brazilian music and Carnival. And the next one will be March 20th, the great Kenny Barron with his trio right here on this 7-foot Steinway B. It's going to be great. So another pianist who is on my mind, someone we just lost about 10 days ago, the great Chick Corea, whom I had the great pleasure of presenting twice around the corner here at the Tarrytown Music Hall and other venues with his Origin acoustic sextet and his electric band. So this is for Chick Corea, a tune that I played right in my first band out of college in 1977, 500 Miles High.
Thank you again. Fantastic. Mark Morganelli and Matt Butterman. Jazz Forum. Look them up online. Support them. Support everything. Right now, you got the time. Here we are again. Music while we're inside. Sponsored by Music on the Inside and you. And we'll tell you how you can help support and keep the great music playing, because it is important to keep live music as best we can get it to fulfill the soul, lift us up a little bit, right? Everybody that feels lifted up, let me see your hands. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Moving along, this next artist gives me huge pride. During this month, Black History Month, the civil rights events and founder of so many great events and efforts here in the great city of Newark, New Jersey, that affect really the whole country. Julius Williams is a lawyer, an educator, and he's also the official historian of the city of Newark and our resident blues man. He wrote a song for this podcast called The COVID Blues. His podcast is entitled Everything's Political, and it will be featuring Keith the Captain Gamble. I was supposed to do it, but the tech didn't work out quite right because I was out of town. So we'll try to figure out something else in the future, maybe talk about Modi on the podcast. But literally, the question asks, what happened to the blues and the politics behind the music that we hear? The beautiful thing about Zoom is, well, we're circumventing all politics and here together, right? Playing what we want with diverse artists and great groups. And sometimes the universe sets a new thing so that we have a silver lining. And one of the great silver linings is the incredible, the wonderful, the magnificent Julius Williams.
Thank you for having me. I enjoy Antoinette, and I'm coming to enjoy this program as well. I really like Danny playing that Quiet Night that made me take out my other harp and play along with it. This is a song that I wrote for the podcast, which you can pick up as Everything's Political .fireside.fm. And we're going to play that a little bit faster, so if you let me do that. 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8. Come. COVID came in and took my fun away. COVID came in and took my fun away. Back up in the house. I want to go out and play.
Well, Junius, you can't come to my house because you don't want to wash your hands.
Oh, no.
You want to wash your hands.
Come on, baby. Don't treat me like that.
You got more COVID than any woman can stand.
Oh, no.
You shake, rattle and roll.
Oh, no.
Rattle and roll.
You got a fever.
Rattle and roll. You make it shake, rattle and roll.
I got the fever.
Too much COVID going down in your soul. Play. All right, Richard, go ahead. Take us down. All right, everybody, make you shake, rattle and roll. I say, I went down and got myself a couple of shots last week.
I went down to the clinic, got 2 shots in my arm.
Terrible.
Baby, 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 you don't have to worry about me.
That's what you said.
Baby, 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 you don't have to worry about me. I'll take 2 shots. I'll even go back and get 3.
Oh, no more shake, rattle and roll,
No more shakes.
rattle or roll,
I can breathe.
no matter or roll,
No more coughing.
roll, roll,
It's gone. It's going all right.
in your soul. No more shake, rattle and roll, no more shake, rattle and roll, no more shake, no more shake. No more moving in our soul. Going out of the world. Hold on. Everybody tell it, go along, go along, go along.
All
Shoot.
right.
All righty. Julius, thank you so very much.
Thank you, Julius. Thank you.
Yay! Thank
Yay!
you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think there's a jazz for, I mean, a youth justice program at Rutgers that you have sort of initiated or partnered, or what is the justice program that you're involved with? And it would be great if we could figure out how to encourage and support each other.
Well, when I was at Rutgers, I've retired now, but one of the things I set up was called the Abbott Leadership Institute to teach parents how to become more active in schools. And then I said, well, young people have to be active too. They have to learn how to deal with the politics of education, because if they don't get involved, education will not just be improved. So I set up something called a Youth Media Symposium. They are learning how to, it's an ongoing program. They are learning how to use the media to talk about who they are and to talk about what's going on in the world today. So that's something that indeed we should try to work with.
Yeah, it'd be great if we can encourage our youth to encourage folks who are incarcerated and coming into reentry and figure out how to lift up our whole society. Thank you so much again, Julius Williams. Wonderful. Our next incredible, well, she's the queen of our flagship, Alina Bloomgarden, and for many years worked for jazz at Lincoln Center and guest services. She also started a program, Reel to Reel, that presented such iconic and historic musical presentations to preserve history. She also put a grant together that took her a couple of years to get something very important done called Jazz at Lincoln Center, and hired the great Wynton Marsalis. And I want you to put your hands together for our executive producer of music while we're on the inside, Alina Bloomgarden.
Thank you, Antoinette. Thank you so much. Junius, it's very nice to meet you. Let's see if we can get some of your guys as interns working on media with us. Make the connection. It's very nice to meet you. I asked Antoinette if I could introduce the next artist tonight. I'm just so delighted to have him with us. He's been supportive of Moti from the very beginning, and he's a wonderful musician, long-standing member of the Jazz at Lincoln Center Orchestra, one of the top jazz composers really in the world today, Ted Nash, I just should say his name. I'm so thrilled about, he was a 2-time Grammy winner for his wonderful recording that you should all check it out, about, where is it? I just wrote it. The Presidential Suite It's so beautiful. And he worked with Glenn Close and a lot of other people, y- finding the music within the speeches. And the speeches were all about freedom. Very beautiful. And I understand, Ted, if you're with me now, that you're working on another
I'm
project
here.
with Glenn.
Yeah, hey, it's so great
Where
to
are
see
you?
you.
Great to see
And
you.
what an honor it is to be here. And thank
Thank
you for having me. And Antoinette, Richard, thank you so much. This is such a pleasure and soulful too. Glenn Close and I, we collaborated on a project. It's called Transformation. And it's a musical and a oratory. It explores just all the different ways that people go through very personal, strong transformations of different kinds. It's including my son who's transgender, which was a very, very, of course, personal transformation for me. And well, not for me personally, but you know what I mean. Um, I'll share more with you about that, and at another time. I don't want to take up time on your program, but thank you so much for bringing that up. We're going to release that as a CD probably in May.
Does
So
it have a name? Just transformation.
transformation.
That's a word that we use so much with music on the inside because music is so transformative. And people right now, as I've spoken many times, when COVID happened and we could no longer go in the prisons, we started to focus on support for people in reentry. And one of
Yeah.
those wonderful artists is with us tonight. I saw him, Dawood Rahman, one of our students, who served decades in prison and kept himself alive through music. And it's when people are in prison, they're spoken to so badly, and you need to give people something, a new language to find
Mm.
themselves back to who they are as human beings, and it's so transformative. So it's a great word. And Ted, just maybe you want to share a little bit about why you've been so supportive of music on the inside right from the start. Really appreciate that.
Oh, when you reached out to me a long time ago about this, it was such a moving and a beautiful concept and idea, using music to teach, to train, to make people feel good. This music is something I am so blessed to have it as a tool to express. It gives us all an opportunity to get to know ourselves better, to be able to share ourselves with people, let them get to know us better. I was
Yeah.
thinking so much about incarceration. You know, the great writer and political leader Václav Havel. He was the president of Czech Republic, and he was incarcerated for many, many years. And he wrote something so beautiful that it still sticks with me. And that's, they can put you in jail, they can take your clothes away, they can beat you, they can do all these things, but they can't take your soul away. They
Right.
can't take your essence
Right.
away. And I think that's what music is for a lot of people. It's your soul, it's your spirit. And I think to be able to allow people who are on the inside to experience music, either to hear it or to be able to play it and learn it and express themselves, I think is so powerful. And I'm just proud to be a part of this
Thank you
program.
so
So,
much. I'm so proud to have you with us. Thank you,
oh,
Ted.
thank you,
Please
Lena.
share some of your beautiful music with us, and we're so thrilled to have you. Thank you for all
Thank
your
you.
support.
Should I just go ahead and play?
Yeah, go ahead and play. Make some music.
This is a favorite standard of mine. I'm just going to play.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Thank you.
it.
Thank you. All right, thank you.
Yes. Yes.
Ted, whoa!
Thank you so much. That's great to be able to be with you all. I want to introduce somebody very special
And
to me for many, many
Ted,
reasons. She's my partner in wine, partner in music, partner in many things. We are going to do a duet, and this is a very unusual thing to do with just voice and saxophone, so we're going to see how this goes, as we haven't really rehearsed it. But anyway, I want to bring out, this is a fantastic vocalist, Kristen Lee Sargent.
Ted, I'm gonna mute everybody, so you'll have to mute yourself.
Go,
Unmute
Kristen.
yourself.
Hi, Chris.
Go, Ted. Go ahead and unmute yourself again.
Sorry. You muted us.
I did. I muted everybody. Yeah.
You muted us.
Wow. Ted, I think I speak for all of us when I say, damn. Can I say that on Zoom? Thank you so much for letting me join you. I have to confess, I usually sing songs about trouble, and it's almost exclusively what I write about when I write a song. But for today and this organization, I wanted to, I think the occasion calls for something different. And at least I'm beginning to understand that in life as well as in music, I think it takes perhaps more discipline and certainly more courage to find the joy and the beauty in whatever surrounds you. Certainly that extends to many of the things we're talking about here. This song exemplifies that. It was written by George David Weiss and Bob Thiel. It was recorded most famously by Louis Armstrong in 1967, and certainly then showed, as I think it does now, that in the midst of calamity and struggle, there can be great harmony. So. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright, blessed day, the dark, sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Make it a wonderful.
Okay, Elena, you can unmute so that we can make the pitch.
Make the pitch.
Make the
Okay.
pitch.
When you give us support, with Katie gave you a little link here, our wonderful Katie McGrath, you help us give support to people who've been impacted by incarceration and give them a chance to meet people and have new influences through music. And it's so mutually supportive for all of us and for the people we serve. You're going to meet one of our music mentors later who's going to perform for you tonight. And it's just beautiful work all around. We all feel connected to our common humanity, and we all need that. So thank you so much for your support and for these wonderful artists who contribute their talents every week to us to really show the support that musicians can bring. So we really are appreciative of that. And Kirsten, it's so nice to meet you, and I'd love to have you both back again. So nice. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Let's give them another round of applause, everybody. Just let them feel it. Thank you so much. And if we've any large donors or corporate sponsors we welcome you tremendously as well to be a part of what we hope is a movement to create some heart and love inside of folks who are incarcerated and support and heart for those who are reentering into the society. Our next amazing guest is a wonderful cabaret singer. She is from an early age loved art and loved language and is a great professional linguist. She is just spirited, and one of the groups that she is a singer with is the Spirit and Soul Jazz Band, as well as she's a part of the Jupiter Jazz Society and Women in Jazz in South Florida. And thanks to Katie McGrath, who invited her, we now would like to welcome wonderful Mary Zeev.
Thank you, Antoinette. Thank you all for having me. I was going to say I am a certified speech-language pathologist, so I definitely appreciate the MODI program because music is an essential form of communication. Before I play the track, I would like to acknowledge the musicians who are performing on it. I don't know if they're here tonight or not, but they were there. My first recording, Phil Hinton on the keys, Frank Derrick percussion, Ramses Colon on the bass, and Tom Lippincott on guitar. I was inspired to sing this song because some years ago I was in New York City with my family and we got to visit the Blue Note. And who was there but the Count Basie Orchestra, led by Joe Williams. What a treat. And they performed this song written by Harold Arlen with lyrics by Johnny Mercer. And I love it so much because it focuses on unconditional love. I'm gonna love you like nobody's loved you. Come rain or come shine, high as a mountain, deep as a river. Come rain or come shine. I guess when you met me, it was just one of those things. But don't ever bet me, 'cause I'm gonna be true. If you let me, you're gonna love me like nobody's loved me. Come rain or come shine. Happy together, unhappy together, and won't it be just fine? Days may be cloudy or sunny, we're in or we're out of the money, but I'm with you always. I'm with you, rain or come shine. Come rain or come shine. Come rain or come shine. I guess when you met me, it was just one of those things. But don't you ever, ever bet me, 'cause I'm gonna be true. If you let me, you're gonna love me like nobody's loved me. Come rain or come shine. Happy together, unhappy together, and won't it be just fine? Days may be cloudy or
Thank you very, very much. We appreciate your being here. Mary Ziv. Thank you so much and hope
My
to see you.
pleasure. Thank you.
All righty. Our next incredible guest. And again, please don't forget to check out where you can contribute and be a part of what keeps the music playing here. I believe we're up to 48 Sundays since early March last year when COVID started. I got a chance to learn Zoom with Marymount College at the end of February and told all my jazzy friends. So you got international women in jazz making music on Zoom, and Rome Neal and many, many, many others, including us. And we've encouraged a lot of folks to get on Zoom. I think we were the first, and doesn't matter who likes it or not, I'm gonna take credit. We love you all, and we can thank you all for showing up every Sunday. It is super important. And our wonderful Richard Miller, just give Richard another round of applause because he is great. And Brian Cohn is incredible. Katie McGrath, outrageous. Alina Bloomgarden, the whole team and board. Every Sunday, you're able to come in and get refreshed and shake off the COVID cobwebs off of this crazy pandemic. I think it shakes off the cobwebs. If you believe and agree with me, let me see your hands. Let's go. There we go. There we go. Keep it going. Keep those contributions rolling in. This next incredible artist, I fell in love with him during a sound check. David Sachs is a great trombonist. He sings, he plays Brazilian music. He's widely in the DC area, and he works at diverse venues from concert halls to community centers. He's performed with the great of the greats, Tito Puente, Astrid Gilberto, Hector Lavoe, Jobim, and more. But tonight, he's with us to really warm us all up, especially in the Northeast where we are frozen. And he's with our own Richard Miller. Please put your hands together and welcome David Sachs.
Oh, thank you so much, Antoinette. And you started off for us, Richard. I can't get enough of Richard Miller since we met years ago in Washington, D.C., and it's such a treat to be back together again and to know that Richard's working with Alina and Antoinette and Music on the Inside, because one thing I didn't mention was I actually used to work behind the fence in juvenile detention in Washington, D.C., with the kids, with the teens, as a psychologist. But there were a few days when I got to bring my trombone behind the fence, and I kind of think that the music is what did the most good for the kids during those days. So we're going to do Antonio Carlos Jobim's Triste, and we're not going to sing it tonight, but I'll just leave you with the first line of the lyrics, which is, sad is to live in solitude.
Yeah.
Thanks, Richard.
Wow. So soulful and beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. That
To
was
everyone.
great.
Thank you.
Thank you, Richard.
Thank you.
And
Thank
I,
you.
Thank you.
Made my dog smile. Thank you. Appreciate it. Our next incredible guest, Alina, why don't you unmute and come on with me? I know you're going to say a few things to him afterwards, but why not? Come on.
All right.
So go ahead and start introducing him, and I'll
It's
fill in.
really our pleasure to introduce to you the wonderful pianist Danny Mixon, great jazz musician, also one of the wonderful music mentors, working with Moti now and teaching some of the people who have so much talent and never had the kind of support that he can give them. So it's just been such a delight to work with Danny. And Antoinette, please fill in just some of the wonderful things about Danny, what he's done in his career, because you know a lot about him. You've been with each other a long time as artists.
Absolutely. We can barely see your face. Lean forward and wave to us, Danny. Lean forward. There he is. There he is. That's Danny Mixon.
And
Danny
unmute, Danny.
Mixon absolutely has. You can unmute Danny.
Bring your face up for now while we talk so we can see you.
Just lift the screen up. In the
There.
meantime, Danny has worked with the great Lionel Hampton, Frank Foster, Betty Carter, Ben Vereen. I think they were the high school together, Ben Vereen, and just connected at the Performing Arts School in New York City. He worked with Big Maybelle, Ruth Brown, Savion Glover, He's taught all over for Jazzmobile, the New School, privately, and has performed in venues and concert halls and clubs all over the world. As a matter of fact, he used to, when they reinvented Menton's, he was the booking agent as well as the booking agent for the Lenox Lounge, the iconic Lenox Lounge for many years. So, Danny, you got a couple things. How does it feel to be one of the, folks working with people who have been formerly incarcerated?
Well, it's humbling because of the fact that I understand that these people have been through something, and I we all been through something. But let me keep it on me. I have been through things in my life, and or somebody, and people have reached out. Positive people reach out to me, so I am grateful to return that reach out to other people. You know, spiritually, that's where I come from. I need, my key thing is to pass it on.
Thank you so much, Danny. That's so beautiful. And you do it so beautifully.
Thank you.
Everybody, please put your hands and hearts and mind together as we close out this evening for the great Danny Mixon. His most recent CD is called Pass It On, and he really means it. Danny Mixon.
Yeah.
Wow, wow,
That's
wow.
what I'm talking about.
Fantastic.
Let's go out with a little blues in G. Everybody grab your everything.
Unmute, Danny.
Unmute
Unmute.
yourself. Unmute. Richard, get your guitar. All right. So let the good times roll. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. For being with us tonight. That's right. I think to all of our cheerleaders for Modi. Let's see your pom poms. There we go. If you don't have a pom pom, just shake your hand all the way around. There we go. One of our amazing guests. Super, super, super incredible night. Every night is a great night. It is amazing. We kind of thank Nanny Assis, Mark Morganelli, and Matt Butterman, Julius Williams, Ted Nash with Kristen Lee Surgeon, wonderful, wonderful Mary Ziv, David Sachs, and of course, Danny Mixon, and even all the more so, each and every one of you who showed up this night. Thank you, Alina Bloomgarden. Thank you, Music on the Inside, for music while we're on the inside. Please spread the word, and if you know organizations that put out information, send them the link so that we can have a nice full roster of great, great people coming. Richard Miller and Brian, thank you for all the tech stuff and the love. Each and every one of you, thank you for your smiles, your hearts, your ears. Musiconinside.org. If you did not catch the link for where you can contribute to, there's a great place on our website that you can do exactly that. So we want to thank you very, very much. And we're going to say, let the good times roll. All put your hands together. Get up and stretch and shake it out a little bit. Let's see you party. Let's make a nice blues party tonight. Here we go. Uh-huh. Yeah, come on, baby. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody take 4 bars. Come on, Kristen. All right. Come on. Go ahead, Danny. You're up next. Go ahead, Richard. Oh, yeah, Junius is still there. Go ahead, Junius. Take 4. Go ahead. Don't. Ba-do, ba-dum-doo-doo. Singing and swinging, lifting hearts, that's the art. Joyful, that's the way. Playing every day. All music while we're inside. Music on the inside today. Go ahead. Go ahead. Take 4, Ted.
Can't hear the piano.
That's all right. Take 4 your own way. Don't worry about the piano. Are you out there?
Let's see. What do you want to sing, everyone?
Judy, you want some?
No, I can't yet. I'm too shy, but I'm working on it.
Judy, Grant, you want some? Go ahead.
What, Ray?
Judy.
Everybody here is making the good times roll.
Listen, we're going to sign off before we get in big trouble. We'll be here next Sunday, 6 o'clock, same time. Thank each and every one of you. We love you all. Good night. I'm Antoinette Montague, your girl. You know I love you. See you next Sunday. Don't miss out. Don't miss out.
Bye.